it's your girl Kizzy, and you know over here as always, poppin'. Welcome back to my channel, guys, and today we are going to be learning how to attach buttons to our garments. Let me tell you, it can be intimidating talking about buttonholes and buttons, but it is super, super easy, guys, to attach buttons to your garments. Today, we're not going to be doing buttonholes, but we are going to be doing buttons. In this video, you'll hear me say buttonholes several times. Buttonholes, presser foot, buttonholes, but we are not doing buttonholes. So please forgive me. We are only working on buttons and button presser foot. So let's go on over to our sewing machine over here, which is our Singer Fashion Made 5560. And I'm going to show you how easy peasy it is to attach a button. So let's go. So we're now at the sewing machine, and previously I was doing buttonholes, so we do need to remove our buttonhole presser foot. So I'm just going to lift my lever back there, lift this, and remove it. We are now going to be adding this tray over my feed dog. So this sewing machine that I have, which is the Singer Fashion Made 5560, does not have a button to put the feed dogs down in the machine. So this comes with the machine for you to just place it over, and there are two little holes here. And turn it this way. You drop it right on top of the machine here. And then this is your buttonhole foot. So we are just going to snap that bad boy on. So these blue things are to hold your buttons in place when sewing. So we're just going to snap that on. So my presser foot has been attached. I have a marking here where I would like my button to sit. So I'm going to put my shirt, my fabric right underneath where that marking is. This is my button right here. And we are actually going to put the button here. And I do have a function on my machine that needs to be in order for it to do buttonholes. So let's go on over to there, and I'll show you what we're going to be placing the machine in, what function we're going to place it in so we can attach our buttonhole. But if you see, the needle is hitting the button, so that is not the correct placement for the button. So we're just going to push that back a little bit, and it's right there in the hole. So on my sewing machine, there is 99 functions, 99 different functions that you can place the machine in order to do what you would like to do. We have little patterns here, little flowers. Very rare I use those, but if you are doing like a quilt or towels, you can use these different types of decorative stitch. These are all for buttons down here from 90 all the way to 99. There are different types of buttonholes, and we are going to be using 90. So we're going to change, which is already in 9, and we're just going to press this button here to place it in 0. So it's on 90 right now. It gives you the width of where the needle will be hitting. So let's go back over to our presser foot so we can see how that's going. So we're back over where our button is. I'm just going to be toggling with my needle to make sure it is hitting pretty well. And I am going to just try it once. So my presser foot is down, and we're just going to try that to make sure we're not hitting the button. So right there, it locked the stitch in for me. So instead of a back stitch, it does it all for you. So the needle is hitting. So we need to just bring our button over a little bit more, or we can actually, let's see, change the stitch width. Perfect. So our needle is hitting both holes nice and clear. So we are just going to sew. And you want to back stitch for that one part. We're going to be moving on to our second hold. I like to cut my thread and start a whole new thing, but we're just going to move the button and we are going to start again. Guys, when you are sewing, do not put your finger here. It can be super, super dangerous. Try to put your hand over here and be clear of the needle, because if that bad boy stitch your finger, it's going to be a problem, especially if your finger can't come out and you got to roll the needle back to get it out. So just please be careful when using your sewing machine. So kind of hit the button a little bit, give it a little stitch, and we're back stitching. And let's see what our button looks like. I removed my button from under the presser foot, and I'm just going to trim those two little tails off with my snips. Turn this on the back. And can I tell you, I just ran out of bobbin. My machine does not tell you when it's going to be low on bobbin, but I can tell because I've had the machine for a pretty long time. So my button is attached. So our button is attached and looking oh so lovely. Here's a close-up of what it looks like. This is the front and this is the back. How neat is that, guys? How cool. So now that our buttonhole is dried and our button is attached, let's go ahead and see if it's working. And voila, perfect buttonhole with a perfect sewed on button. Okay guys, so that wasn't so hard, attaching a button to your garment. That was super, super easy. But not all buttons are measured equally. Some are bigger than some have more decorative stuff on it, and shapes, form, and sizes, okay? But for me, I love to attach my button with my sewing machine with my button presser foot. Why have all them presser foots when you don't even use them? Listen, I have hundreds of presser foots, and every now and then I'll teach you guys how to use them. But you have them, use them. Don't just sit there, make them get some grease, okay? Not even grease, dust. What me on top about? Anyways, if you did like my video, you find it very informative, do leave a comment. If you have questions or concerns, please leave a comment below and I'll be more than happy to answer it for you. Again, please tell your cousin, your auntie, your pets, your granny, your cousin-in-law to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, guys. So far, if you have subscribed, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys. Don't forget to follow me on all socials. That is Instagram, TikTok, favorited, and Twitch at kizzysstitches, all one word. So I'll see you guys in the next video. So toodles, bang, 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 bang. Dance with me, dance with me, dance with me. Hey, hey, hey. Let's go.